Hello and welcome to this video on how to improve your composition in photography. In this video, we'll go over some tips and tricks to help you elevate your photos and take your composition to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced photographer, these tips are sure to help. So, let's get started. Tip 1. Use the rule of thirds. One of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your composition is to use the rule of thirds. This is a basic principle that states that you should divide your frame into 9 equal parts, and place your subject along one of the lines or at the intersection of two lines. This creates a more balanced and pleasing composition. Try experimenting with this rule to see how it can improve your photos. Tip 2. Create depth with leading lines. Another way to improve your composition is to use leading lines to create depth in your photos. Leading lines are elements in the scene that draw the eye into the frame and help to give a sense of perspective. For example, you can use a road, a river, or a line of trees to lead the eye into the distance. This will give your photos a more dynamic and interesting look. Tip 3. Pay attention to symmetry and patterns. Symmetry and patterns can also be great tools for improving your composition. By including symmetrical elements in your photo, you can create a sense of balance and stability. On the other hand, patterns can add interest and texture to your photos. Look for repeating shapes, textures, and colors to add depth to your compositions. Tip 4. Fill the frame. Another way to improve your composition is to fill the frame with your subject. This means getting close to your subject and cutting out any distracting elements in the background. By filling the frame with your subject, you can create a more impactful photo that draws the viewer's attention to your subject. Tip 5. Experiment with different angles. Don't be afraid to experiment. This means shooting from high or low angles, or from the side, instead of always shooting from eye level. By changing your perspective, you can create unique and interesting compositions that stand out from the crowd. Conclusion: that's it for this video on how to improve your composition in photography. Remember, the most important thing is to experiment and have fun. Don't be afraid to try new things and see what works best for you. The the more you practice, the better your composition will become. Thank you for watching and happy shooting. Created by Nelson Charette Photography.